Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can see here, looking at these 60 wave systems, going to go ahead and do one here with you. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Cerritos and Titan along for... Actually, I will bring the Cerritos along, but I will also Titan boost. So let's boost the Deridex, pull Cerritos back, join with this guy. I do have a max fortification available. Let's go ahead and use it. I was kind of thinking I didn't want to use it because I don't want to, skew the results. Because this is more of a test. But whatever. And I have 34 seconds until I can Cerritos boost again. So I'm going to hold out off on that because bonus of max fortification lasts for 15 minutes. So you got some time. Cerritos, mine lasts for 7 minutes. How long is it going to take to get through these? Takes, maybe a minute a wave. I don't know, something like that. Of course, if I'm waiting to boost, what am I? I might as well bring another ship. What is that fucking computer turning on? Too many computers. Find somebody to put on this ship really quick. Because I didn't plan too well, or shit just went wrong. Oh well, shit happens. Let's just do this. Just for the sake of having another ship along for the ride. Put you in there, put you in there. Let's get some attack going because it's a Borg cube. Let's get some defense. Where the fuck is this guy? Alright. See if I have enough time for any of this. Let's finally click the start button. I did do a few rounds of the Apex Shred Favor. 3 rounds. Now, there's 3 favors, one for explorers, one for interceptors, one for battleships, which is really lame, in my opinion. But whatever. Luckily for me, I don't have explorers right now. Or at least one that I would really want to use in here, so I'm going to do the explorer favor. So that's somewhat of benefit. Oh, and I did also turn the Kirashar off, so let's see if this goes a little better than, let's say, the last time, because that didn't go that well. Definitely a little harder to remember where the hell all these dumbasses are coming from. I feel like the other waves were a little easier. Shit. Were a little easier to get the pattern because there seemed to be structure to it. As of yet, I have yet to find the structure to the pattern of these hostiles coming in, but we are still in the early phases. Not phases. Phases. Okay, so you're all coming from over there. Wow. I don't think you have enough hostiles coming from this side of the map. Could use a little more. But that is something to note. What is this, wave 3? And the one that comes from that side is pretty far behind. So at least try to remember wave 3. I feel like wave 4, they're coming, majority of them are below the thing here. See if some of that Apex Shred did anything for me. That was the Ferengi Trader. That was the one I could always kill. Oh, I hit the button. Shit. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, well, Borg Cube got trashed. How are the other ships holding up? Okay, they're holding up okay. So far, anyway. Able to do wave 4. Go me. As long as I get the kills here, I think I'll be alright. Now, one got through, but that's wave 5. There we go. How about that? Okay, so that's kind of why I didn't want to do the max fortification. Was any of that max fortification, or was it the Apex Shred? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Tough to say. Really, the only way to figure that out is to do one without max fortification. Taking a look at the currency here. Wow, and this is from what I understand, the highest level of wave to do. And this is all you get. I mean, it's more than the other ones. It's just, or the level 50 set of solo waves. I just don't know if that's really enough currency to replace doing the other waves. There's how many other sets of waves? I forgot. Is there 3 or 4 sets of waves? There's Mirror, there's OG. Okay, so there's 3 sets of waves now. You really getting enough credits from the other 2 to not do them anymore? I say no. I mean, especially for Mirror. This is way too low. And for the OG ones, all those strike team captains, they're in there as a reward. Well, that's not even 3 shards. How many of these are we doing a day? Well, I mean, 1. That's what the daily drip is. 1. Is that enough? No. It's not enough currency. So you're still supposed to do the other 2 waves a day. Once a day. Okay, cool. That's wonderful, isn't it? Very wonderful. Okay. I mean, whatever. Talk about what actually happened in this video. Mentioned in my last video that I was sticking to the 50s because I was having trouble with the 60s. These new solo waves. They're tougher. Or maybe it's not necessarily that they're tougher. They have this new niche about them, and it's just going to take us time to figure out how to counter it. Or enough time to get enough credits to counter it. Adding a few levels to your Apex Shred is going to help. Max fortifying is probably going to help too. Don't know that I really would have Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. Actually, let's go to the battle log. I kind of want to look. They're not doing that much damage to me. I think part of it is because I'm winning in 2 rounds. Now you can see all the shots that max fortification is getting me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually supposed to be doing 2. I'm doing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it 5? And what is the increase? I do 2 shots. Why do I do 5 now? I don't remember what the increase is. And they're all critical hits. Advantage of max fortification and Cerrito buffs. Does that help? Yeah, that probably helps a lot. I mean, they're still mitigating 700, almost 800 million through Apex Barrier. So that's a lot. Of course, this is a 3.1 billion isolytic shot, mitigating 2.8 of that. Wonderful. Yeah, cool. So it sounds like the way to go is extra shots and critical hits. Because apparently 70% Apex Shred does very little. I mean, it's doing very little. Wow. Very disappointing is what that is. But yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do this without the max fortification, which is honestly makes it even worse because I'm not getting as many credits. So how's this new thing of waves any better than the other ones? It's not. It's just a new currency, different set of claims. That's all it is. It's ridiculous. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I put 3 levels of Apex Shred on there, and it's still removing a lot from Apex with their Apex barrier. That's a lot. I mean, you're taking away 500 million. I mean, I guess you're taking away 1/5 of it. It's really the isolytic defense that's doing a lot. Very high isolytic defense. But at the same time, if you don't increase your isolytic damage, I mean, they're not taking away 1 for 1. It's more like 90%. Taking away 90% of your isolytic damage. So potentially, do we have any officers that increase your critical hit chance from the sidecar position? Officer ability. I don't know that we do. I'm trying to think if there is anybody. I mean, I know a few. I mean, Khan, I guess, but you got to get hit first. And it's just not. It's going to take a minute for him to get ramped up. So, Cerritoing or tightening. Sure. Seems to be a way to go here. And yes, well, I mean, I went through the process. I brought in the Cerritos, boosted somebody, took it out, brought the Titan in, fortified, took the Titan out, put the Cerrito back in, waited for the cooldown to expire, buffed the other ship, then removed it, then changed crews completely and ships. How annoying did that seem to you? I mean, yes, is it extra steps? Sure. Of course, doesn't seem worth it. Not getting that many more credits. So, is it even really worth it? But it can be done. You do have enough time to do all that. You do have enough time to boost all your ships with the Titan and the Cerritos. And it went very fast. How long did this whole thing take? Okay, it was 8 minutes ago. Ended 8 minutes ago, started 12 minutes ago. So it only takes 4 minutes. So there's plenty of time there. It just isn't worth it. The amount of credits worth it. That was like the max amount of credits you could get, as far as I know, unless you get more with your own operations level. But those numbers seemed really low to me. Questioning whether this feature is worth any shits at all. It doesn't really look like it to me, which is very saddening. Whatever. Comment below. What is the highest wave and or level that you have been able to take down? How are you feeling about the credit payouts? And have you noticed a difference between not having Apex Shred and having Apex Shred? Can you notice absolute difference in your ability in the wave? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.